basketball. Fans, you've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Now here's Mobley. SGA pulls it in. And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Grant?
Well, you know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11". And the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ.
And as much as he loves to get to the rim, Butler is more than comfortable with the Jimmy.
Pass to Zubac. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Zubac. And stolen by Suggs. Craig attacking. Here's Mobley. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Here's SGA. Outside Murray. Outside Watson. On the wing, SGA. Shot clock at 6. Fades away. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. Here's Milwaukee. Here's Mobley. And rejected. Here's SGA. Great D that time from Suggs.
They haven't been able to find their rhythm. That's 3 straight misses now.
Well, Grant, you got to give the Bucks credit. 9 straight postseason appearances, the longest running streak in the league.
Yeah, but 3 straight first-round exits. I mean, you could tell the boat's taking on water, and tough decisions are required.
Now here's SGA. Outside Murray. Pass to Zubac. Here's the hook. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Well, it took them 4 tries to get their first bucket. Let's see if they can build off that.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Denver. I asked about what he was planning to do about the athletic and energetic Evan Mobley. Coach said, "My guys have studied the reports, we've reviewed the film, we are as prepared for him as we can be. Now, if our whole team could also grow another 3 inches, then we'd really be in good shape." Coach had jokes, but he also has a plan. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Suggs with the bucket.
Yeah, and for Suggs, his 3-point shooting has come a long way since entering the league.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Milwaukee making a switch here. Nuggets trail by 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left in the first quarter here. Here's Iverson. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Here's Butler. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, Butler not able to get to the rim, but he gets the floater to go.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Now here's Suggs. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Portis' shot is off.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Iverson. And here's Johnson. Denver needs to get off a shot. Valanciunas, good.
Valanciunas not afraid to get his close to the basket.
41 seconds left now in the first quarter. Portis outside. Let's go with a three. Brown grabs the board. The Nuggets trail. Here's Iverson. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, at 6'11", 275, Valanciunas can really carve out space down low. Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
Outside Brown. The three is up. It's hauled in by Portis. Oh, got a piece of it. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Bucks ahead. They're up by 1.
Milwaukee 11.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks. Guys?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Yeah, and a lot of times it's really hard to get foul calls on the road. Credit them for being so aggressive.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
From deep, SGA. They get it back. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Yeah, he's a top-tier offensive rebounder. Valanciunas uses his size and strength to his advantage to do damage on the boards.
Here's Mobley. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
There's a screen by Kuminga. And he's going for the lob. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Mobley with the block.
Man, Mobley is always lurking, ready to erase any shot that comes his way.
Here's Iverson. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Pass to Butler. Shot clock at 5. Milwaukee needs to get a shot off here. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Jackson. Ooh, good work on the interior from Butler.
From anywhere on the floor, Butler's a threat. And the more points he gets inside, the more dangerous he becomes on the perimeter.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
Pass to Zubac. Shoots over Mobley. Buries the hook. Zubac has got 6 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Prince. From about 19, Kuminga pulls it in.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
And they get it back. Pass to Iverson.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
To the inside.
2 minutes.
Goes back up. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Denver shooting their first free throws of the game. And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A. Basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. A minute 29 left in the second. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Running the show, Gilgeous-Alexander is talented as a passer.
Here's Mobley. Denver grabs the miss.
Well, he can't buy a bucket, but it's time to find other ways to help his team win.
The shot's good from SGA.
That was a prayer. All luck getting that one to go.
Prince can't hit.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Here's Butler. Excellent D there from Kuminga.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Great D that time from Suggs. The Bucks trail by 5. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
SGA with a steal. And Denver pushing it up now. They get it again. Pass to Zubac. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Denver shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And no luck that time either.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Here's Anthony. Brown grabs the board. Takes the 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Nuggets on top. They're up by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Nuggets lead by 5. And here's SGA. Fires top of the key. Zubac. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
The 3 from Suggs. Hits the trifecta. Suggs has got 6.
Yeah, good decision-making out of the two-man game. Suggs calls his own number.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night. Well, a risky pass there, and if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal out.
And it's Butler with the ball for the Bucks. 4-point game. Minnesota will be traveling to face him after this game. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. They kick it out to Murray. Back to SGA. Looking to get back on track. Mobley grabs the board.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Suggs, no good. The Nuggets lead by 4. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
Portis outside. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Portis has got his first 2 points. So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Here's Iverson. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. And when it comes to rebounding, on a per-minute basis, Bobby Portis is one of the best, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, he takes pride in that part of the game. Really active, aggressive. The team feeds off his energy.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Suggs surveys the D. Portis a screen. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
So cunning and effective in screening rolls. I really like watching Suggs operate in these sets.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Mobley with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. Pass to Watson. Just 5 on the clock. Inside. Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Strong finish by Valanciunas. He likes exerting his will close to the rim.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Iverson can't hit. The Bucks trail by 7. There's Jackson with the 3. Watson with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
To the middle. Here's Portis. Rejected by Valanciunas. Suggs outside. Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, the hammer. Mobley, a powerful dude out there.
.103 left to play in the third quarter here. Kuminga's shot is off. Bucks trail by 5. To the paint. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, when you're facing Mobley, you cannot let him get that ball down low.
And both free throws good for Mobley. Well, Stan, how about Bucks coach Doc Rivers? This season has moved into 6th on the all-time wins list.
Well, B.A., an amazing accomplishment for Doc Rivers passing George Karl. And within reach now of 4th all-time if he can stay at it a little longer.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Here's Suggs. It's rebounded by Zubac. The Nuggets lead by 5. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Murray, no good. Jackson, right side. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And he can't hit the second. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's Denver. They lead by 5. And right after this, we'll bring... 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. The Bucks trail by 5. Suggs, right side. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Butler with the ball. Down low. Mobley, no good. Oh, deflected. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. When this game is done, they'll be off to New Orleans as they take on the Pelicans. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. With the clock winding down. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
The tenacity from Suggs. He doesn't back down from anyone when he's knifing inside.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Suggs hits them both.
They've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a must.
Pass to Zubac. They double him with Mobley. Outside Watson. Outside Johnson. Inside. Gilgeous-Alexander. Great D that time from Suggs. There's Jackson with the three. Rebounded by Denver. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Outside SGA. Oh, the confidence from SGA on that three.
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this set.
Peyton Watson is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
To the middle. Here's Portis. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Well, the defense was there, but big Bobby Portis made a tough shot. A high-level basketball play.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Iverson. Zubac. Banks it home. Big shot.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Denver.
Well, you got to love their aggressiveness on the offensive glass. They have just refused to give up on any of the plays.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
SGA fires. 19-footer is good.
Sweet-looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
Suggs outside. Got a hand on it. And they're able to recover. Another chance. Oh, he can't hit it. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Cleared away by Mobley. The Bucks trail by 8. Yes, sir. Hits the jumper. And so David Adelman calls for the timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Butler taking his time here. Portis. And the three misses. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now guarded by Butler. Here's Zubac. Mobley with the block.
Do not test Evan Mobley, a top-level shot blocker.
Butler! Cleared away by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Gets it to go.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
.27 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Now SGA. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Your Nuggets, number 27, Jamal Murray.
trailing by 8. Starts outside. So it's Denver picking up the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
me one.
Watch up, got wing. Come on. Whoa. Inside, watch up. Go inside.
Keep firing that.
Bruh, that one play? Hey, focus.
Grab that. The ball. Cross screen. Get over it. Go right here. Go. Put it back.
With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter.
And given the nature of the rivalry between these teams, expect emotions to be running high. Both teams have to feel a little on edge right now.
I think it's always that way when these guys get together. The fans and the players are jacked up. Even the vendors are ramped up, talking stuff. It's a special matchup for sure.
4 on the clock. Inside. Here's Butler. And he buries his first look.
An aggressive mentality, always part of Jimmy Butler's game, taking it right at the defense.
And last season, the Pacers started the playoffs with home court advantage for the first time in over a decade, Grant.
Yeah, the 4th seed in the East, BA. And with a blend of youth and experience on the roster, this is a team built to win now and into the future.
Love the force and focus that Butler plays this game with. That was reflected in the finish.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Now here's Nesmith. Now Gobert. Covered by Mobley. Gobert, no good. And it's Butler with the ball for the Bucks. Mobley on a screen. Lets it go. Indiana with a rebound. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Pass to Gobert. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. Milwaukee with the ball. Out to the right wing. From deep, Mobley drops in the 3.
How about the fast shot by Mobley? Didn't need much time to get it in the air.
Outside Nesmith. There's the 3. Mobley grabs the board.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Suggs outside. There's the drive. And he banks in the layup.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Indiana again missing.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And stolen by Mobley. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, B.A. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's the pick. Nesmith. Cash money on the open jump shot.
Really good decision to run that play for Nesmith. Creating space for him to go on the attack, that's smart basketball. Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time, but it doesn't happen often.
Great D that time from Suggs. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Milwaukee Bucks. Jackson outside. Launches it, and the Bucks miss again. Pacers trail by 7. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. .44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Nesmith. 6 on the shot clock. Indiana again missing. Milwaukee leading by 7. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. Rollins no good. Filipowski sets a screen. Outside Risache. Hits the trifecta.
And you see how dangerous Risache can be from deep, especially considering how fast his release is.
To the paint. Here's Mobley. Off target at the rim. And that does it for the first quarter. Milwaukee out in front, leading by 4. And back in a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Milwaukee.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Grant?
Well, you know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11", and the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ.
Here's Butler. Butler right to the heart.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Filipowski. Knocks down the triple. Filipowski's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Yeah, great find right there.
Oh! Butler punches it home.
Speed. Talking filthy. Butler punching it and getting his teammates on the bench amped up.
Down low. Filipowski. Oh, can't answer back with his own dunk. Here's Mobley. Foul called. Looked like the D didn't get there in time. And he'll shoot free throws. Well, Grant, you got to give the Bucks credit. 9 straight postseason appearances, the longest running streak in the league.
Yeah, but 3 straight first-round exits. I mean, you could tell the boat's taking on water, and tough decisions are required.
Here's Filipowski, and the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good play. I mean, you stopped a sure thing, slam dunk with that foul. And I think you send a bit of a message, too, about your physicality and force in the basket area.
Suggs outside to the middle. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, the hammer. Mobley, a powerful dude out there.
Filipowski for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
To the inside. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
I don't think you can sleep on Butler's passing ability now. I mean, he's quite good at knifing the rock through the defense on time and on target, especially in these screen and rolls.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Three minutes of action thus far in the second. Offensive rebound. Tries again. Portis' shot is off. Pacers trail by 10. And here's Edwards outside. Edwards hits from beyond the arc. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
A nice shot by Butler. Butler's got 12.
You know, Butler's focus on the offensive end really giving him an edge right now. When he gets locked in like that, he can be highly productive.
And Gobert with the stuff.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Very few miscues from this team tonight. They valued their possessions and hold the lead, partly because of it.
Pacers trail by 7. Edwards looking it over. Great D that time from Suggs.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
And here's Butler outside. Edwards pulls it in.
He was wide open. That missed clearly on him.
35 seconds left in the first half. Shot clock at 6. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Here's Jackson. Oh, nice D from Nesmith. Pacers trail by 7.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here. He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Here's Portis. Gets a hand on it. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Bucks on top, up by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
And here's Suggs. Lays it up and banks it in. Suggs has got his second basket.
A physical guard, Suggs, loves working inside. He doesn't back away from the paint at all.
Pass to Neesmith. For 3. It's hauled in by Portis.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team. That's why they're ahead.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Bia. The Pacers have shown that they can be a threat in the East. Coach Rick Carlisle said, there's nothing wrong with high expectations. What you don't want is a situation of apathy, where expectations are low and all you're ever doing is selling hope. That's not why I came here. Brian?
They are for real. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Mobley outside. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 to fall. Mobley's got 14 points.
And maybe not where they expected the answer to come from, but Mobley will hit these long-range shots.
Pass to Henderson. Down low. Filipowski. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen. After a quiet first half, he's really turned it on.
Inside. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Easy does it. Mobley is such a fluid athlete for his size.
Here's Henderson. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Back to Butler. It's rebounded by Hendricks. Indiana trailing here. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Neesmith. Back to Filipowski. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Passing isn't a key component of Neesmith's utility for this team, but you get yourself open and he'll give you the ball.
Back to Mobley. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Outside Rizachet. Pass to Hendricks. Back to Rizachet. To the middle. And that'll be Indiana's ball as it goes out of bounds. Pacers able to keep the possession.
Substitution on the court.
1:14 left to play in the third quarter here. Well, it's no surprise Edwards has a football background, Clark. Just look at him.
Yeah, he is well put together, B.A. No question he could handle himself on the gridiron. You know, early on, he thought that would be his path. He's mentioned playing it professionally someday. How about that? I don't think it's a great idea, but interesting that he would even broach it. But if anybody could pull it off, he might be the guy.
Now the Pacers with it. They're on a 14-5 run. Three-pointer off the mark. The Bucks trail. To the paint. Pass to Mobley. There's 42 seconds left to play in the third quarter.
Another bucket for Mobley. I mean, in a groove here tonight. They should just keep feeding him.
Outside Edwards. Back to Edwards. From deep. And Indiana misses again.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Milwaukee out in front. They lead by a bucket.
Indiana.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Bucks. Jackson for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Boy, nice pass that time by Suggs. I love his composure and presence.
Here's Edwards. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Down low. Here's Mobley. Back to Suggs. They set the pick. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up on the wing. It's rebounded by Hendricks. Pacers trail by 5. George with it. Jackson in his pocket. And George with the jam.
Yes, sir. George with the flush.
Jackson outside. Mobley on a screen. The drive by Jackson. And Mobley throws it down.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
And here's Edwards outside. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
Edwards, a true scoring machine, and he is relentless. He's lighting it up tonight.
Suggs surveys the D. Back to Mobley. And stolen by Gobert. Here's Edwards. Mobley with the block.
Man, Mobley is always lurking, ready to erase any shot that comes his way.
Suggs! And he gets it from 15.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so the mid-range is usually available.
And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And the technical free throw missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however.
A superstar level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skill.
Lots of room. He gets it to go.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now Jackson. Wide open look. Gobert pulls it down. Indiana trailing here. Outside Edwards. Oh, Edwards powers it home.
Edwards is who you want to go to in the clutch. When you need points, Ant will usually find a way to get them for you.
And Suggs, here we go. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Gigantic points there from Suggs. He knows how to bury the big ones.
Outside Neesmith. Here's Gobert. Oh, the shot is off. Butler going inside. Oh, he can't get the layup. choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Gobert.
And it's all about length for Mobley on defense. He can trap you with those long arms.
Outside Butler. Here's Jackson. Now Mobley. Releases. Oh, can't hit the jumper. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for Indiana. 2-point game. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Another shot.
Staying strong against the defense. Rudy insists on getting that shot.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And so Gobert nails both of them.
Excellent composure at the line there to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
Suggs with it. And stolen by Edwards. And they get it back. Oh, he misses the dunk. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Now here's Henderson. Now Jackson. Caruso. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Suggs outside. Now Mobley. Suggs outside. Driving in. Here's Mobley. Rebounded by Jackson. Now Filipowski to take the lead. That free throw no good. And the Pacers making a change here. No good on the second free throw. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Edwards. Oh! Edwards finishes the break.
Exactly how you want to run the break. Great execution by Edwards.
Now Mobley. Right side, Butler. Yes! Using that window.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Outside Neesmith. Rises up. Down goes the jumper.
And this is why Neesmith is out here, guys. This team believes in his ability to come through in big spots, and he validates that belief.
Butler outside. And stolen by Caruso. Edwards fires. Buries it from outside.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Now Mobley. And he slams it down.
And what can't this guy do? Mobley with a massive bucket. When it's this close, he's exactly who they want at the stripe.
Indiana leading. Here's Gobert. Now Edwards. 6 to shoot. Puts up the tray. It's money from deep.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
It's good from beyond the arc.
guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game?
Yes.
Butler with a steal. Butler goes at the rim.
No fear in Butler, not afraid of anybody. Poise personified. Takes pride in stepping up when the game is on the line.
Edwards jams it home.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
And so it's the Pacers who come out on top here. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.